Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. In today's video it's the 1st of August, so it is my monthly check-in day. If you are new to my videos, to my check-in, I am on a weight loss journey for the second time. I previously lost 120 pounds, something like that, and I put a lot of it back on, pretty much all of it back on plus more. So I'm on my weight loss journey the second time round. I was previously not weighing myself. I am doing that now, so my videos usually consist of a weigh-in where I usually weigh myself every week, and then I do a monthly sort of total at the end. And then I've got progress shots, measurements, and a goal try on clothing section. The reason why I do all four of those measures is because one thing might change and one thing might not. So measurements might stay the same, my weight might stay the same, but my clothes might fit better. So I like to sort of have multiple ways of measuring progress. So that's what we're going to be doing today. At the start of the video, I like to recap how this month has gone. So I guess I'll do that first and then we'll move into the measures of progress next. So the month of July was another flop. I talked about June being a flop in itself. I had lost weight and measurements last month. But overall that month was a bit of a flop, and this month has continued the same way. Haven't been able to quite get back on it. I started last month with good intentions as always, and then that quickly sort of went downhill, and I've only just sort of picked it back up this past week. So yeah, not much running. Probably had more off track days than I did on track days. And just sort of having a bit of a battle with myself at the moment. So it hasn't been great overall. I'm not going to go into sort of the specific details. I mean, I'm not really sure why I seem to have that one good month, which I had in May, where I did really, really well and everything was going really well. And then as soon as I got past the sort of month mark, I dropped the ball and haven't been able to pick it back up. It would obviously be great if I could have every month on track and going in the right direction, but it seems that is not the way my journey goes, and I'm just trying to keep it real. It's not all sunshine and butterflies on a weight loss journey, and it's not always linear, it's not always going down. I am having my fair share of struggles second time round, so yeah, just gonna have to try and keep this momentum going from this past couple of days that I have been on track and have been having good days. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, not much else to say on the sort of month as a whole, just hasn't been great. That will probably be a reflection on what is to come with my measurements, but I'm just going to take it as it is, try not to dwell on it like I have done in the past, and just use it as fuel for the fire to sort of give my bum a severe kicking up the arse to get things moving again, basically. So I guess we'll talk about weigh-in first, because that's usually the first thing that I talk about. So weigh-ins, I have really been struggling with my weigh-ins since I started re-weighing myself, especially with sort of the number and knowing that I'm heavier than I used to be and whatever else. So it's been difficult in that sense, but also in the sense of like weight fluctuations, seeing the scale change from like one day to the next. And more recently, within the last couple of weeks, my weight has been fluctuating by quite a lot, and there's no real rhyme or reason for it. Even though I have been off track quite a lot of the days for the month, I don't think it warrants the amount of weight gain that I've been seeing on the scales, and it's been really frustrating. I've been seeing like £4 gains, and then I lose £4 the next week, and then I gain £4 again, and I'm not really sure why. Like I said, I haven't been eating that much. I have been tracking my off days, and it's just not enough to warrant a £4 gain. Obviously, I know the ins and outs of sort of calorie deficits. I've done this game before, so I know everything about it. And I know that to lose £1 of fat, you have to be in a deficit of 3,500 calories. And I don't think I've eaten like 1,200, 1,400 calories above my maintenance to have warranted a £4 gain. So I'll show a screenshot of how up and down it's been for the month of July, and you will see that it's been up and down quite a lot. Last month I had managed to scrape by, even with a bad month, with losing I think it was 1.6 pounds. That is not the case this month. I had lost 4 point something earlier on in the month, and then I put that back on, and then I lost a bit again, and now I'm sort of back up again. So I think I'm at, you'll see the screenshot, but I think it's 252.6. Which obviously isn't great. It's more than last time. I think it's £4 more than last time, which absolutely sucks. But again, I don't really know the cause for that. I'm just keeping an eye on it at the moment, trying to just stick to doing my weekly weigh-ins, because if I weigh in more times during the week, it tends to drive me insane. So I'm going to try and sort of steer away from the scales. I have moved my scales downstairs as well, because I was weighing myself multiple times on the day of my weigh-in, and it was fluctuating on the floor. We had a wooden floor in the bathroom, and I think that was causing some sort of like fluctuations. But I am consistently weighing downstairs now, so I do have a sort of accurate reading. Wherever I put it on the floor, it's the same number, so we'll just have to see how that goes. But it is the number that I recorded when I weighed upstairs last, so I'm going to go with that. So that's what it is. Like I said, £4 something gain is not great, and I'm just going to have to try my best to rein everything back in and get back on track this month. So yeah, that's that. Not much else to say on weigh-ins. It's just really frustrating at the moment, not knowing why or where those gains are coming from. So we'll move on to progress shots next. So you'll see a clip of me doing my progress shots. Then we'll come back for measurements, goal try on clothing, and then at the end I will sort of set some intentions for the month. So let's get into it. Okay, so we're going to do measurements next. So I'm going to fast forward me actually taking my measurements, and then I'll come back at the end and we'll compare what the changes are, if anything. So let's get to it. Right, I can't say I'm not disappointed with that. I mean, I guess given my sort of yo-yoing in weight this month, it is expected, but still disappointing nonetheless. So all the measurements that I was happy changed last month have now gone back to their original, if not more. I'm not sure until I sort of work it out on the calendar. But I have gone up 2 inches under my bust. I've gone up 1 inch on my waist, 1 inch on my stomach, 1 inch on my hips, and 1 inch on my butt. So not great. That's like 5-6 inches. Yeah, I'm feeling really disappointed, really disheartened in that, but I can't dwell on it because that will just make things worse. So all I can do is sort of move forward with it and use it as fuel for the fire. So yeah, I'm not going to dwell on it too much, not going to think about it too much. I'm just going to move on from here. So let's get into the next section, which is goal try on clothing section, which obviously now that I've seen those results, I'm not expecting anything to change at all now. So yeah, it is what it is. We're going to move on to Gold Try On clothing section next. So as always, I've got the 3 items of clothing to try on. So I have a pair of black Tesco's jeans. These are in a size 18, so I'm going to try to get into these. I have a style dress from New Look, which I've been trying on. This is in a size 16. And then I have a jacket which I've worn in the past which doesn't fit properly. It's just a blue Berg House jacket, so I'm going to try all those on. So we'll start with the jeans first, as always. I think it's pretty much same as last month. Almost at the point where I can button them. Like, really, if I forced it, I could probably. I'm not going to, but there. Yeah. Stickler is always the hips here, and zip is pretty much not even anywhere near close to sort of being able to fasten. So that is what that looks like at the moment. So still quite a fair bit off that. Maybe I bought this last New Year, so maybe this New Year I'll fit in it, who knows. Tight on the arms, and you're meant to fasten it around your hips, which you can't, which I can't. I have to bring it up slightly in order to fasten it. And then it's really tight when it's actually on. So that is what the jacket is looking like at the moment. So that is all 3 done. Okay, that is all my measures of progress done. So you would have heard that I've done my weigh-in and I'm up 4 pounds this week. I have gone up in measurements as well, which is extra sucky. And my clothing fits pretty much the same. Like, I can get the jeans to the same point. The jacket and the dress fits exactly the same, so I guess that's a good thing. But the other measures of progress are a total flop. I'm just gonna have to sort of go with it. There's not much I can do about it. I can't reverse it. I'm just gonna have to try harder this month. So I have started a pact / challenge with Maria to get back into doing my 10k steps. I feel like because Maria is doing her 10k steps, I don't want to let her down or let the side down, sort of thing. So that it did encourage me. I did start yesterday doing my 10k steps, so I've done those yesterday, and I should be on track to do my 10k steps for today as well. So we'll see how that goes. I am planning on doing a run at lunchtime on my lunch break for work, so that should get some of my steps in. So yeah, should hopefully be doing 10k steps every day for August. In terms of other things, I'm going to try my best to sort of keep on track with my food, and if not, at least try and mitigate the sort of, if I have like an off day, try and mitigate that or bank some calories elsewhere. Might utilise some of these sort of easy days that we have in the NutriCheck app to sort of mitigate any known off days that I might have this month. I know that Philip is, I know that it's Philip's birthday this month, so there will at least be that day that we are off track where we have cake or whatever else. So I know about that, so it's just about sort of pre-planning ahead if I can, to sort of know the days where I'm typically off track and to sort of do a bit of damage control on that. I am hoping to get back into running. Hopefully Philip will get back into running this month as well. Like I said, I am hoping to get on the treadmill today at least. I probably won't go for an outdoor run because I am crunched for time, so it's literally just going to be as soon as I'm on my lunch break, I'm straight on the treadmill and then I can get back to work. So that's what I plan on doing today. I've got my 10k steps to do today, and then just trying to stay consistent with the running. I am looking into finding some sort of app that I can use for getting back in the gym. So hopefully at some point you will see me getting back into the gym. We'll see how that goes. I'm sure it'll suck first off, but I really sort of need to get back into it. This is being wasted here. So need to get back into that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's same intentions pretty much as last month, just getting back into calorie tracking and getting some exercise in. So hopefully I can keep on track with those. I mean, even if I didn't do any gym sessions or running, I am still going to stay consistent with the walking because Maria is doing it, and I think Philip said that he wanted to be on board with that as well, so he's going to join me for some outdoor walks, which will help because I don't particularly want to go out in the evening by myself when he's just sat in the house. So it is going to make it far easier for me to do those 10k steps if he joins me, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, it is basically just putting in a bit more effort and focus than I did last month and seeing how things go. I feel like I'm a bit of a yo-yo at the moment, both in terms of weight and in terms of sort of like focus with my weight loss at the moment. Hopefully I can have a good month like I had in May, and I can continue the ball rolling after the end of the month. We will see. I guess you'll see in my next check-in, but I will hopefully have some videos going out throughout the month to sort of keep you updated on how things are going, both like exercise wise and everything else. So yeah, keep an eye out for those. I'm not going to ramble on for too long, because I'm not going to ramble on for any longer, should I say, because I know this video is going to be quite long, so I'm going to end the video here. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you are on your weight loss journey and if you have any results that you'd like to share. If you have any losses that you'd like to share, any achievements, let me know. But other than that, subscribe to my channel. You can always click the notification bell down below and you'll be notified of when my videos go live. But yeah, I hope you're all staying safe and well. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekend, whenever it is that you're watching this, and I will see you again in my next video. Bye.